That is Dasha, and it is Austin on Better Country 101.7 The Bull. My name's Wyatt. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning, and we are joined by a special guest here in the 9 o'clock hour here as we're going to get to talk about Burlington Civic Music, who they are going to be welcoming in a very special guest. And here to talk about that is our friend Barbara McRoberts. Barbara, good to have you with us here. How are you doing this morning?
You know what? I'm wide awake and ready to go.
Yeah, that's good to hear here on a Monday. It's kind of hard to be wide awake on a Monday, but I tell you, you got a good reason to be awake because I know you're pretty excited about this. You're bringing in an absolute superstar here to Burlington Civic Music. So let's talk about that. Who are we talking about? Who are we bringing to town?
We're talking about David Burnham, and David Burnham is what I would call just pure Broadway energy. He has had such a successful career, and as many of the Broadway stars do, when they have gone from show to show, they will also then take themselves and sometimes some of the people they've worked with on tour.
Yeah.
And we're fortunate that we are in this wonderful, cozy little spot on the Mississippi River, and we're going to get to hear somebody like David Burnham.
So David Burnham, for those who don't know, he's played some very, very big roles when it comes to Broadway. And I mean, just looking at his resume, it's really remarkable.
It is remarkable, and he's considered that. He actually was in the mega hit musical on Broadway, playing the lead male role of Fiyero. So for those of us who have loved the movie, and this is something I find interesting, he is going to be arriving in Burlington, Iowa on November 21st for our show at the Capitol Theater that night, on the same day that the second movie of Wicked, is being released. Okay, nationally.
That's a funny coincidence.
Well, it's a wonderful coincidence, and right now your listening audience can also go see the movie before or after. But I think there's something really exciting about live performing arts. When you actually can hear, see, watch one of these very, very successful, because of their talent, stars of Broadway, we can bring them here.
Yeah, certainly, and his show's very interesting because what he's doing here. We're talking with Barbara McRoberts, by the way, from Burlington Civic Music here on 101.7 The Bull. So the thing I think that makes his show very interesting is because he's got such a great resume on him, he brings a little bit of everything with him. He's not going to be focusing on one show, although,
he's not.
As you mentioned, it is on release day of Wicked too, so he might focus on that a little bit, but he's going to bring some of his other stuff. What other stuff does he have on his resume there?
Let me share with you the kind of things he's going to do. He also was called, after a search, to step in and take Johnny Osmond's part as Joseph in The Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
That's some big shoes to fill. Yeah, Donny Osmond.
You might. Jersey Boys.
Yeah.
Cabaret. In fact, if you want to go on YouTube or listen to your show, should you play this kind of thing, he was in Cabaret.
Okay.
He will sing probably things from Chicago, The Phantom of the Opera. He also will do things, he includes in a playlist. We're not sure exactly what he's going to sing, but he will do things that possibly have been made by other stars, such as Michael Bublé, Presley, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash.
So some covers there, throw those in.
He'll do some of those kind of covers.
Yeah.
But it's a show with what we call the kind of music that really everybody loves.
Yeah.
Whether you're 10 or close to 100.
I mean, this guy
fit everything.
Yeah, he's going to please a lot of people there. So when did you say that date? What date is he coming here? November 21st, correct?
November 21st, Friday.
Okay.
This coming Friday
night.
Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7. You usually have, again, a couple 45-minute, sets.
Yep.
Intermission. So it's just going to be a fun evening.
And if people want to get tickets, how do they go about getting tickets for this show? Get them right at the box office then?
They can get them at the box office. They can do that when the box office is open at the Capitol Theater.
Okay.
That is the venue. You can go to our website, which is we know that by heart now, burlcivicmusic.com. You can call our phone number, 319-752-0336, because that will let you charge, that kind of thing. You want to do that?
Yep.
And you can pick up your tickets at our membership table. at 6:30.
Okay.
So there's several ways to do it.
Several ways to do it, and this is again a show you don't want. He's got so much to his resume. I'm just looking at his website right now. Played Peter in Jesus Christ Superstar. He played Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like this guy's gonna be a lot of fun, and he's gonna put on a really good show. Barbara McRoberts joining us here. Barbara, anything else you want to add before we let you go?
Well, I really want to encourage people to get their ticket. I would start thinking about that right now because the Capitol Theater seats not quite 400 people. We are already at around 300, I believe.
Awesome.
I haven't checked the numbers because we do have a season subscriber series.
Right.
So we don't have 100 single tickets to sell.
Okay.
But I'm told when I call that we are selling tickets.
Okay.
So I'd give you the Capitol.
Better to get them sooner than later. Don't want to be missing out.
I think so. I don't think you want to miss this one.
No, I don't think you do either, and that's going to be a great show coming up Friday night. Any other shows you want to highlight here that are down the road that you want to kind of give a second on?
Well, one of the things you might think about is Voices of Light, which is in February of 26. So Civic Music kind of takes a little bit of a break here over the holidays. And we are working with the Southeast Iowa Symphony Orchestra and Civic Music to co-present what is considered an oratorio. It's called Voices of Light. And between the iconic film that was made about Joan of Arc back in the 1920s in France, which is considered the best silent movie ever made because of the actress and the direction.
Right. And
then Richard Einhorn was so impressed with that and inspired to write music not only for orchestra, but also for chorus.
All right.
So that's why it's called an oratorio. So that is going to be a very special event. It's not something that we would normally bring to Burlington.
Okay.
It's the kind of thing, again, we only have about 400 seats we can seat. And it's so iconic, and the music is so almost otherworldly beautiful. It's beautiful music.
Looking forward to it.
So that's something special.
We'll have you in, I'm sure, to talk about that. February 7th is when that show in. BurlCivicMusic.com is the website. Check out all the info, especially for David Burnham, though. He's coming to town this week. So
he'll be here.
He'll be here. Barbara, appreciate you coming in here, chatting with us this morning. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Always good to see you, my dear.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Absolutely. Let's get back into it this morning. Justin Moore, time's a ticking. Better Country, 101.7 The Bull.